Hello, my name is Alexis Taylor, and this is my presentation on the gummy bear experiment. So this is the picture of the beginning of the experiment where I used kosher salt on one side and no salt on the other side with two regular gummy bears. So this is what the gummy bears look like after soaking for 2 hours. I did add a little bit more salt, kosher salt, to the salt bear because most of it has already dissolved. So I just added a little bit more. And as you can see, the no salt bear in tap water is, still maintaining its shape. You can tell that the salt bear looks a little bit smaller than the bear in regular tap water. So this is what the gummy bears look like after soaking for 5 hours. You can see I did add a little bit more salt after it was dissolved to the salt bear. You can tell it's starting to dissolve a little bit. You see more of the color spreading out with the salt bear, and it is looking a little bit smaller. The regular bear and the tap water seems to still be maintaining its shape. This is what the gummy bears look like after soaking for 8 hours. You can tell that the gummy bear in the tap water it's losing a little bit color, but it's still, is maintaining its shape. But as for the salt bear, you can tell it's a lot smaller. You can tell that some of the gelatin is spreading out. It's dissolving a little bit more. And this is what the gummy bears look like after soaking for 10 hours. As you can see, the gummy bear that was soaking in the kosher salt for 10 hours looks like it's almost completely dissolved. You can tell there's more gelatin spread out. It's looking a lot smaller. And the gummy bear that was sitting in the tap water still looks like it's maintaining its shape. Looks a lot larger than the gummy bear that was sitting in salt water. And this is the comparison of both of the gummy bears after they were both soaking in salt water and regular tap water for 10 hours. You could tell that the gummy bear on the left side in the salt water is a lot smaller. It's dissolved more. It's a little bit more gummy. Most of the gelatin is falling apart, but the gummy bear that was sitting in tap water came out fine, um, still intact. This is a side-by-side comparison. You can tell that on the right side, that is the gummy bear that was sitting in regular water. You can tell that it's a lot larger than the left side, which is the bear that was sitting on in kosher salt. And this is a side-by-side comparison of the no salt gummy bear compared to a regular sized gummy bear that was not in water at all. This is a side-by-side comparison to a regular sized gummy bear and a saltwater gummy bear, and you can tell that it's just a lot smaller. Most of it has dissolved, as you can see on the paper towel that at the top, like it was just, dissolved really, really bad. So here at the end of my presentation, I just wanted to reiterate that putting the gummy bear in salt water, it did, become a lot smaller because it was a higher concentration, and that of salt, and that would make the bear shrink. And the gummy bear lost water to the environment. It was an isotonic solution, so more water left the gummy bear in the salt water than in the tap water. The gummy bear that was in tap water grew because of the sugar molecules in the gummy bear, and that attracted more water in the gummy bear. And so that is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.